Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to do a general energy quickie check-in for the sign of Leo. This will be any planetary placement, high or low aspect, for whatever the reading itself resonates for. Okay? And I'll try to decipher what that may be at the end, depending on what placement's energy seems to pop up. Okay? So go ahead and follow all your other placements as well, for whatever it resonates for, okay? I'm going to go ahead and pull an overall energy from the numerology. Alright, Leos. Nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. I'll go ahead and do a basic rundown of the meaning of the card here. See if anything resonates for you. Mutable is all about change, shape-shifting even, that something is still developing. This card indicates that something is indeed changing and there's room for maneuver. So take it as a sign that the situation you're thinking about is far from realized. If you're not happy with the current state of play, that's marvelous. It means you could still change the course of the outcome. However, there's also a sense that the situation could perhaps be a little unstable. For some, this is great news because you can still influence it. Others will struggle with the uncertainty, but should stay with it a little longer. Either way, nothing is yet set in stone. Attuned to the moon, I know that the best will unfold for me. Additional meanings of the card. You're meandering towards your goal, and that's okay. Stay adaptable is the key to success for you now. Make sure you're not being led astray. Have you become distracted? Time to focus. Stay with it, whatever it means for you. Okay. Go ahead and pull a couple of tea leaves and see if you can identify the circumstance a little more. And we'll go from there. Just free-flowing it. One card, please, from this first half set. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get another from the other half stack. All right, thank you. We have, okay, we do need to clarify that. Cat, a two-faced friend, and mice, a discord among friends or family. So we're going to go ahead and get a couple cards from the Double Kipper deck to see who may this be related to, what the situation may be. Just two cards, please. One. One, please, Spirit. Thank you. Oh, we got three. All right, the first card that came out is Courtship number 4. This could be a card of not just a new romance, but also of friends as well. Expectation is the 3 months patience card, so maybe this is something you've been dealing with for a while or will be dealing with for a while. Number 28 breaks down to a 10, could mean it leads to an end. This is also just a card of, just waiting and having to keep on waiting. The nothing set in stone tells me that that's what it's been. But it will end lucky. Number 11, sudden wealth, and all those sevens. So that's good. There could be some kind of abundance in the end. Doesn't necessarily have to be monetary. It could just be joy, happiness, that sort of thing. All right, we'll get one card from the Lenormand / Gypsy double deck. I do that so that we include pages and knights and double the amount of kings and queens. All right. Okay, let's see. We got number 13. I'm going to have to read this. It's so tiny. The snake indicates enmity and calamities, the degree of which is governed by distance of the card from the person. And it would appear that the two people on the courtship card farthest away. So maybe this is an issue that's not such a problem. It's also the 8 of Wands, which is a Sagittarius card. It means there's sort of a struggle, there's some obstacles, there's, it also is an indication that a difficult chapter may be ending, there might be some unexpected growth, and that patience is needed at this time. So the expectation card really does indicate that as well. Um, Sagittarius could mean the placements that are really popping up for me right now at this time: Venus, perhaps Mercury, rising, maybe either north or south node, depending if this is where it's sitting. Chiron is possible. Part of fortune might be something to look into as well. So maybe Sagittarius is there. So we'll get some. We'll go with mermaids again. Actually, you know what? We'll do Halloween first. I have a feeling we'll get a good piece of advice of this regarding it. I'll just go ahead and shuffle and open up those decks right now. And then go from there. One please from Halloween Oracle Spirit. Thank you. We have ghost, regrets. It's not necessarily about somebody dying, but it could be like the end of a situation. And we have, let me get this up for you. Contentment. All right. All right, I'll briefly read through ghost for you. Here we go. Should the ghost come gliding into your life during divination, it may indicate that you have some regrets to let go of. Holding grudges or regrets is burdensome work, and it weighs us down eventually. By taking actions to free ourselves of these old burdens, we clear the way for more rightful and wise action for the future. We can begin to live again fully if we let go of what was and step into new possibilities. Contentment. Count your blessings to stay in a place of contentment. Feeling content is a wonderful feeling. Enjoy this time, dear friend, you've earned it. This serene mermaid is totally at ease as she sits on a bridge with the light from the lighthouse shining in her direction, illuminating her blessings and helping her to feel deep gratitude for her life situation. The expectation card also does talk about just sitting there and kind of thinking about what you should be grateful for while you wait, right? Okay. The bridge gives her the perfect vantage point from which she can view her surroundings clearly. The sea is calm and is a reflection of her life right now. Contentment is a feeling many people strive for, being in a state of deep satisfaction with everything. How wonderful is that? If this is how you're feeling at this time in your life, then enjoy this well-deserved accomplishment. Continue to be grateful and appreciate this beautiful experience. If you feel anything but content, then this mermaid swims into your cards today to remind you that contentment is possible. Just a slight change of mind, a different perspective can shine new light on your life, so that contentment can be easily within your reach. Contentment isn't a permanent place of being, but it's certainly a welcome resting point in your journey. So enjoy it when it comes and helps to make it last by counting your blessings and showing gratitude for the good things in your life. Experiencing love can bring about great feelings of contentment, and unconditionally loving yourself can also produce similar feelings. Falling in love with life itself can give one of the deepest feelings of contentment combined with gratitude. And to finish this off, let's pull from the next deck. It's a final. Since I'm still learning this deck, I love seeing what cards pull up. So let's see what advice Next has for you at this time regarding this situation, this discord. Nothing is set in stone, remember. However, it does look like there may be conclusion on the horizon and movement as well. 12 breaks down to a 3. 29 breaks down to, oh goodness, can't even do math right now. 11, which is 2, which is partnerships. There you go. All right. Of any kind. Work, love, life, right? Okay. 12. This is the time of endings and new beginnings. Drawing this symbol indicates that you have come to the end of some experience in your own life and are about to enter a new one. Don't resist the conclusion, for endings are important experiences and will help you build a stronger foundation for your next adventure. This is also a warning to get all the facts before you draw a conclusion about someone. You can't know the whole story if you haven't read it to the end. Remain open even when an ending is final or a conclusion is correct. This is a sign that a new story is about to unfold. Let's see if the movement card indicates what that might be. All right, number 29. This is a time of change and movement and a symbol for wonderful surprises. If you have been waiting for something, you will soon have clarity. You will get your answers. You'll get answers you thought would never come, and you'll move closer to things that were out of reach before. Perhaps this card predicts a trip that you've always wanted to take. The symbol for movement can indicate both a change of scene and a real shift in direction in life. No matter what this symbol holds for your question, know that the wonderful change is now possible. This is your time to make your move. Now, since the trip was mentioned, I'm going to go ahead and pull a card from my travel location identifier deck. Just to see it, give a little peek. And then we'll get a little bit of advice from Isis and see if she can clue in as to what this new beginning in this situation might be. I'm loving it. All right. Australia. Perhaps maybe somebody you're meeting that's from Australia might clue you in. It doesn't necessarily have to be Australia, but something having to do with Australia. Perhaps you might be taking a trip down under. All right, Isis. Any other clues as to this new beginning? Thank you, darling. We have rising sun. Oh, it's not going to see it with the glare. A dark phase and struggle is over. A new phase is upon you. One of hope, glory, light, and triumph. It is one through boldness and persistence. You have been through much, and now victory is upon you, beloved. For the divine solar child, a new consciousness within you is born. Perhaps it's also spiritual. And maybe you'll get a clue from someone that's Australian. All right, there you go. Go ahead and follow your other placements and see if anything else might give you some more insight, all right? Okay, bye.